Yo, what's up guys, it's Ben, welcome back to another. Today is Sheffield Wednesday versus Oxford United. It's a big game for Wednesday today. Like always, we are trying to keep the pressure on Ipswich and Plymouth. Plymouth got a very easy game today against bottom of the league, and Ipswich got a decent game against Wickham, so hopefully they can drop points there, but I'm fairly sure that Plymouth won't drop points today. And there is a decent chance that Ipswich will just keep winning as well today. So we realistically kind of need to win today to keep the pressure on them. But I've got a bit of a sneaking suspicion that it will be another draw today. It just feels like one of them. We're not playing very well at the moment. We've been putting in poor performances and still getting slight results from it, which is, you know, a positive to take, I guess. But when you're playing poor like this, you're never going to win games, and you can kind of see it. I feel like we won't win against Oxford today. They are a good side. Obviously, they started the season pretty poorly, but Oxford have come into the season. They've got better and better, and they will be a decent opponent for us today. And yeah, I think they'll really test us. If we play a good side today and make a few changes from the team that started against Exeter, we might have a chance at winning today. But if we've got a similar side to the one we played against Exeter, I really don't see it going too well, especially without Bannon. There will be no Bannon today, so yeah, I feel like we're going to really struggle creating chances and, you know, scoring goals in general. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can win. I'm going to predict a 1-1, just like the Exeter game. I can see it happening again. I can see another draw, but yeah, you know, I could be surprised by Wednesday. We could get a nice little win today. But anyway, let's move on to the lineups. Right then, guys, the lineups are as follows. Bit of a change in net. Dawson in goal. I do think this is quite a good change. Stocky weren't having his greatest game against Exeter. A lot of loose balls, a lot of really poor passes as well out from the goal. Maybe give Dawson a go, see what he's like. You know, what harm can it do? But yeah, they've got a back five of Palmer, Iorfa, McGuinness, James and Johnson. So Johnson and either Palmer or Iorfa as our right wing back. I don't really know. It probably could be either, but they switched at Exeter. It was Iorfa right wing back, and then they switched in the second half because Iorfa just was really poor at that right wing back position. But yeah, then we got Backinson and Volks in the midfield, and then up top we got Patterson, Windass and Gregory. So yeah, it's it's an alright team. Do I think it's better than the team against Exeter? Probably not. It's probably about the same, to be honest. Obviously we got no Bannon, so there's a big loss there, but we got Gregory on at least, so hopefully we can score some goals today. Patterson obviously scored in the Exeter game as well. He's starting as well, but yeah. At least the bench looks a bit stronger. On the bench we've got Stockdale, Hunt, Famewoe, Delibashiru, Mighton, Wilkes and Smith. So yeah, especially Smith and Delibashiru there. Famewoe as well. Probably could have started ahead of Iorfa, I was hoping, but you know, oh well. Iorfa gets another start somehow, but yeah. Anyway guys, that's it. The team's not looking too bad. Hopefully we can get a win today against Oxford, but we're going to head to the ground now, Hillsborough, and hopefully we can get 3 points. Come on the Owls.
Right then guys, back from the game now, and yeah, it really wasn't a good performance again today. I just didn't really, you know, admire much of what I saw, and it's disappointing again. It's like the Exeter game, came out with a point, probably should have come out with no points. Yeah, obviously the penalty at the end, they missed an absolute sitter. They had the better of the chances, but I feel like we both didn't really deserve to win. Both teams played pretty poorly, and I mean, especially us, we played pretty poorly. and we are third, and we're playing like that. And yeah, it's obvious that we are missing Bannon, Byers, and Hecky, but you know, it's crazy how just a few creative players can, you know, switch off the team like that. You know, as soon as we lose our creative players, we look just dreadful. Like, we don't even look like scoring. It looks like we force chances. It's really hard to even create chances. We just play up the wings. We don't go through the middle at all because obviously we got no creative players in the midfield. We got Volks and Backinson who can only really pass it backwards and sideways. Not even still, like, they barely pass it forward. I mean, Backinson actually played all right today, I think. But yeah, the best player on the pitch was Cameron Dawson. He had a good game, made lots of saves. Obviously made the penalty save as well. But yeah, that's really because everyone else wasn't that great, to be honest. I mean, there was a good few performances, maybe in our defence. Like Liam Palmer had quite a good game. Reece James had an alright game. Mark McGuinness had a good game, but like he always has a good game now because he's like our only good central defender. And although we gave away a penalty, I don't really know if it was a penalty. I haven't seen it back yet, but I mean, it didn't look like much of a penalty. From what I saw, it looked pretty soft from when I initially saw it. But yeah, again, we scrape a point, and yeah, I'm wondering when's it going to change. Hopefully these injured players can come back. I did hear that Darren said they should be back for Fleetwood, or they should be, but they could be back for Fleetwood, so that would be a massive plus if they could make it back. I mean, obviously Byers has been in and ahhing getting back into the first 18 for ages now, so I'm just begging and praying that he comes back, because we do need Byers and we do need Bannon, especially after that Exeter game. But yeah, we are struggling, and it's just probably going to be one of those patches in the season. Hopefully, not a decisive moment in our season. Obviously, we're still third, and we're still quite far clear at the top. Obviously, Barnsley are closing that gap, but obviously we still got a bit of leeway to drop a few points here and there. And luckily for us, Ipswich lost today. Plymouth won against bottom of the league, but even still, like, we're still within touching distance of the top two. So, you know, I'm not complaining too much. Obviously, it's not great, but obviously there's still a lot of time, and we've got a lot of easy fixtures coming up, so we should be winning. Fleetwood away, and then we got Port Vale at home, and then Cambridge at home to on just after New Year's Day. So from now until basically New Year's, we got 3 easy fixtures that we should really be winning all of them. We should be taking home 9 points, but I reckon we'll take home like 4, maybe 6. I don't know. I just got that feeling at the moment, especially without our creative players. I don't see us winning those games. Maybe a few of them, but not all of them. But I mean, a few months ago we'd be winning all of them. But yeah, it's just a shame. We need to really ramp it up, get some players back from injury. We are struggling, but I still think we can do it this season. I still think we can go up automatically. But yeah. Anyway, guys, that's been it for this video. If you liked it, please make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Also, hit that bell icon to get notified every time I upload. But yeah, that's been it for me. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.